Your Western Michigan University Bronco Marching Band. I would like to perform a piece that has a long history here at Western Michigan University and is now played as part of every home pregame show. Go Western was written as WMU's fight song in the early 1950s by then director of bands, Mr. Leonard Moretta. please welcome to the stage the director of the Bronco Marching Band, Dr. Trey Harris, for some introductory remarks.
Thank you all so much for coming and spending this Saturday or Sunday afternoon with us. Feels like Saturday. This Sunday afternoon with us. What you're going to see today is the product of a season of work with this amazing ensemble. The Bronco Marching Band is comprised of 275 students this year, coming from virtually every program on campus, most majors. This is truly a cross-section of the student body of Western Michigan University. So give it up for this amazing group. I was talking with someone backstage just a moment ago, and they said, how are we here already? How are we at the season in review concert? And here we are mid-November, November 16th. This marching band has already played 6 different halftime shows, a traditional pregame show every game. They've played at all of our home schedule, all 6 games. They did an away game at Michigan State we know that we're in the hunt for the MAC championship. So yeah. Yeah, this group of students was at the game on Tuesday night as WU took on Ohio and beat them to make sure that we're now sitting at the top of the standings for the MAC. So we're having discussions about the MAC championship, and we hope that all of you will join us there on Saturday, December 6th. Should be a fun time in Ford Field. But what we're going to hear tonight is all of the music that this band has played this year. All of it. And you'll see there are no lyres, there are no flip folders on their stands or on their instruments. Everything that we do is from memory. So that's 6 different halftime shows, each of between 7 and 9 minutes, a 9-minute pregame show, all the music that we play in the stands, all the music that we play at pregame concert, postgame concerts. This student has at their fingertips right now, and we're so thrilled to get to play it for you today. I was telling them we have close to, if not, last time I checked, we were just south of 1,000 people in this auditorium, and that didn't count anyone who bought their tickets as they got here. So I'm 100% convinced that we have surpassed the 1,000 people mark here, and we're probably getting closer to 1,100. So thank you for sharing this Sunday afternoon with us. Let's give it up one more time for the Bronco Band, and I'll see you at the end of the show.
For our first show of the year, we look to the glitz and glam of Broadway. And what better way to do it than to look at the shows that are celebrating major anniversaries this year. We open with a musical that is celebrating its golden anniversary. It chronicles the dealings of 2 young women, Roxy Hart and Velma Kelly, as they try to use their celebrity to get away with murder. Sit back and enjoy the overture from Chicago and All That Jazz. We close this show with a song from one of the most successful musicals in the past 2 decades. Its recent transition to the silver screen has only helped in cementing its legacy. This is Defying Gravity from the musical Wicked. At this time, Dr. Harris and the Bronco Band would like to say a very special thank you to the President of Western Michigan University, Dr. Russ Cavalluna, making himself incredibly present on our campus. President Cavalluna has become a fixture in and around the BMD, even dancing with us at post-game festivities. We would also like to thank WMU Vice President and Director of Athletics, Dan Bartolome, as well as the entire staff of WMU Athletics. Also a big shout out to head football coach Lance Taylor, his staff, and the players on the football team for their support of the Bronco Band. We look forward to cheering them on for the remainder of the season and into the postseason, wherever that may be. Each season, Coach Taylor has taken time out of his schedule to meet with the band during our camp. We recognize that level of recognition is not commonplace, and we greatly appreciate him. Would you please join us in showing our appreciation for all these great Bronco supporters? For our second show of the year, we featured the music of Nina Simone. All songs, drill, and instruction for the show were written by our second-year wind conducting GA, Mr. Anthony Berardi. We opened with Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood in the spirit of the Santa Esmeralda cover, and featuring our lead trumpets and drum line.
How?
Was Layla Michaels on trumpet and Sydney Brander on telephone. Let's give them a round of applause. We closed our Nina Simone show with a song that has been covered by artists from Lauryn Hill to Jennifer Hudson to the Pussycat Dolls. But it was Michael Bublé that celebrated its biggest success. Featuring the B&B trombone section, this is Feelin' Good. 7th, the B&B was joined by 354 high school students from the region who participated in all aspects of our game day. They rehearsed with us in the morning, played our pregame and postgame concerts, marched with us to the stadium, played in the stands, joined us for halftime, and helped support the Broncos to a resounding victory. For this occasion, we thought that the music of Michael Jackson was fitting. He has so many great tunes to choose from. We opened the show with an arrangement by former B&B drum major and current WMU Director of Bands, Dr. Scott Borma. We hope that you'll enjoy our version of Bad. Each year, we hold an arrangement competition from within our own ranks. Our membership submit their arrangements of songs from our decided list of shows for that year, and we select the best of the bunch. Our winner this year was submitted by B&B Equipment Coordinator and Music Composition Student, Emma Stone. We hope that you'll enjoy Blame It on the Boogie. 2025 has been a really big year for the BMB, but also for WMU. The school received national recognition for so many things, and for our homecoming show this year, we chose to pay homage to a few of them. Our own student radio station was selected as the #1 college radio station in the nation this year. In honor of 89.1 Wider FM, here's Otis Redding's Respect. Also coming home with a national title was the WMU dance team. They were #1 in the D1 Jazz National Competition at the College Classic in Orlando, Florida. To celebrate them, here's our version of All I Do Is Win. Winner of the NCHC Conference regular season, winner of the Penrose Cup, winner of the Spencer Penrose Coach of the Year, winner of the 2025 NCAA Frozen Four. Our WMU hockey team was your 2025 NCAA National Champion. Regional Championship and the NCAA Championship. There are no bad days ever in Kalamazoo. Next, we would like to highlight the instruments of the Bronco Marching Band for you. In order to do that, we're going to feature each section on their part of the WMU fight song. Written by B&B alumnus Walter Gilbert in 1968, the WMU fight song replaced Leonard Loretta's Go Western as the rallying cry for Western Michigan University. Since the late 1980s, the Bronco Marching Band has performed the WMU fight song as arranged by former director of the B&B, Dr. Patrick Dunnigan. We start from the bottom of the sound spectrum. The sousaphone is the largest instrument of the band and provides a confident bass line. The euphonium provides a wonderful tenor voice in the brass section and plays the melody in a comfortable range. The slides of the trombones provide brilliance and power to the low brass section. The marching version of the French horn, the mellophone, adds a unique alto sound. The trumpet section represents the soprano voice of the brass section and is the largest section in this year's Bronco Marching Band. The 35 players are divided into 3 parts and provide the melody lines. The alto and tenor saxophones are similar in appearance but play very different parts in the woodwind section. Typically, the tenor saxophone plays the same part as the trombones or euphoniums, while the alto saxophones double the mellophones. The clarinets are versatile woodwind instruments that often play challenging obligato lines, adding exciting flourishes to the piece. The piccolos are the smallest instruments in the band and can be heard above all the other sections. They carry the melody and also play challenging obligato lines. Now, the importance of these instruments is not how they sound alone, but rather how they sound as a collective. Like the pieces of a puzzle, all of the instruments fit together to reveal a complete picture of sound. Okay, here we go. The sound of Western, your 2025 Bronco Marching Band. For 104 seasons, the Bronco Marching Band has enjoyed the support of the entire campus. Arguably, the most important part of that support comes from within the Irving S. Gilmore School of Music and the WMU College of Fine Arts. At this time, we'd like to give a special thank you to the Director of Bands, Dr. Scott Borma, the Director of the School of Music, Dr. Joanna Bossi, and Dean of the College of Fine Arts, Dan Guyette, for their continued support of this organization. Let's give them a round of applause. Typically performed for our student section during our pregame show in Waldo Stadium, this next selection is one of our favorites. We're going to close the first half of our concert this afternoon with a song that is very special to us. We'd like to welcome the WMU dance team back to the stage as we play I've Got a Gal in Kalamazoo. Take a tight 15-minute intermission, so feel free to stretch your legs and move around a bit. Don't hesitate to visit our merchandise table in the lobby during the break. We'll continue the show shortly.
action football. The Central Michigan Chippewas are taking on your Western Michigan University Broncos. The Broncos are set to receive the kick from Central, and the crowd is ready for action. He takes the snap, scans the field, it completes a quick pass to Williams for a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. The Broncos are lining up again. It's second down, and Lowry presses forward with the ball, and he's wrestled out of bounds by Central. Up in the gun. He drops back and fires a pass to the short side. Another completion. That's enough to move the chains, and it's good for another Broncos first down. Western lines up for another play, and Lowry takes the snap. But there's a fumble in the backfield. The ball is loose, and Central scoops it up. Coach Taylor has called a timeout to regroup, and it looks like we'll be taking a full media break. Now, let's turn it over to the sound of Western to get the crowd fired up for their Broncos! field, ready to hold Central back. The Chippewas' offensive line is set. The ball is snapped, and they're met with a huge tackle by the Broncos! Central takes the snap and completes a pass for a 7-yard gain. It's another first down for the Chippewas. Central now pushing downfield. Lavis takes the snap. He hands it off, but the runner is stopped just short of a first down. Lining up to go for it on the 4th down. The ball is snapped, but it's intercepted by Halleck. Halleck drops the tackle. He's going! Touchdown, attempt to seal the game. The kick is up, and it's good! Western Michigan wins, securing a hard-fought victory over the Chippewas! Thank you, Bronco fans, for joining us tonight. Let's give it up for our football team, and one last time for the sound of Western. And as always, go Broncos!
This year, our final home game of the season took place on Veterans Day. We thought it fitting to salute our veterans by performing a medley of United States service songs. We ask that if there are any veterans in the audience, please stand as able when your song is played. United States Army! their 250th anniversary, the United States Marine Corps.